Kingdom Day 35 and the worst part of restarting your account is finally over. I have cleared the fog. Now remember, the fog is an important part of any restart strategy because you can do the high and medium caves multiple times if you ignore the low caves on your first map. So when I started and made my sleeper, I only played for 20 days on that kingdom and I did the medium and high caves. I have then come to this map, done the medium high caves again, cleared the fog, and now I'm finally doing the medium caves. But that can be pretty stressful in itself, in that you're now suddenly going to find a whole load of high caves that you missed. Like there's one there. Unfortunately, once you've done 350 caves, even though that says high, I won't get a high cave reward for it. I only now get the low cave ones, but they're still pretty good. It's a chance for 50 VIP points. So before though I got to 350, I did find 3 more high and 3 more medium. So let's just open up the high. So remember, a casual sleeper can do 120 of the high caves, which is very valuable as you see what we've got here. The epic heads especially to give you a real spring start. There's usually gold keys and you can get up to 200 VIP points. But keep in mind the pro sleepers that have done a 1-day jump and sunk 6 or 7 hours into doing the fog, they can get up to 180 high caves. But that's real high work and for another video to talk about. Let's now grab the medium, but these are only blue heads, but still precious VIP points. That's just the same as getting 100 gems if you ask me. Let's now do the level 1 caves. Bang. Wow, 1950 VIPs. That's not bad at all. Nearly 1,000 gems worth. 1100 AP, pretty happy with that. Remember, silver keys are always a chance to get epic stars. 540 gems, so that's pretty good. Let's do this 26 now. Another 140, and yeah, that takes us to exactly 1,000 in VIP rewards there. Now, if we can open the keys, it'd be lovely to get a few epic stars. No luck. But still some resources and speed ups, which are always helpful. How's the account doing? Well, I've got 18 hours left on my city wall, and just the last siege, the last level 23 siege workshop to be done. So all the barracks, the range, and the stable are all 23. Which means I'm nearly ready to go to City Hall 24. I've just got to find 130 million resources. I had about 40 in the bag in my last video, but of course I've spent those bringing the barracks, the archer, the stables and the siege up to level 23, which is quite a lot of resources. My farms are all working like crazy trying to put this together, and well, I've got 9.56, so I've got 20 odd million ready to go. I've had some real success though on my Sunset Canyon team. Sun Tzu upgraded his gloves and they criticaled, which means they're immediately expertise with no extra gold spend. And these are pretty good. I don't know why I don't use these all the time. So health 1.5 and 5.5 on attack. I mean, that's pretty good. Let's just compare that to the epic plan I have, which I don't think is that good. It's not part of a kit. I don't need the 5% to barbarians. So in my opinion, that's a better item. So why is it better than the epic? Who knows? But certainly you've got to be really careful with this equipment that you can mess up. But there are lots of better guides than I could provide you on equipment out there for you to go and watch. I think, although I've done very well on my Archer March, I will be doing infantry. I will get a Sun Tzu expertise hopefully before KVK1, and I will be infantry main as really a another high. This is painful. Why are we missing them? I think I'm missing them because perhaps it was close to a holy site, so it was uncovered not by me but by when the fog is uncovered by the monument. But that's very stressful and expensive. Right. Later tonight, before I go to bed, I'm going to be trying again to push Expedition 55. But last time it was 80,000 left, and I need to find a good rune to make that happen. Sunset Canyon, I'm of course hoping for a top 5. But as you say, people can beat me. Kind of him to only hit me once. I'm sure he could probably hit me a lot more. He's in 3rd now. But quietly confident that I'm going to get into the top 5 as long as I time it right. So nice to not be having to scout anymore, as he says, scouting. I mean, not having to do fog anymore. And I don't mind clearing these for the chance of 50 VIP. Why don't we move that forward now, see where we are. So that's going to put us to 70,000. Real close now to VIP 9. But I need to think about more than gems. I need to think about the seasonal event. 7k gems I'll need for that. So thank you for whoever confirmed it was a 7k gem event. So I've got things to outlay on. I probably will buy the blue equipment material tomorrow at reset. So that's how we're looking today. The power has crept forward to 7.3, but that's because of these buildings here. And remember, like I said in my last building, I didn't want to wait for the queues on these. I know there's not a gold head reward at the moment, but I wanted to push forward so that I wasn't wasting training speed ups by these queues being blocked. There is an event on at the moment, but I'm just not in a position to really compete. I might try for top 100, but I'm going to have to see how the scores are looking much closer to the time. So 17,000 I could definitely do, but I will wait, I think, till near a reset tomorrow before I make my move. And I would very, very much like to get the City Hall 24 going. That's my main aim. So I'm actually, if you look, I'm training tier 1 there. So I'm putting the account on a diet until I've got the resources. I'm not healing these troops that are in the hospital. So the account's on a diet until we can afford this 130 million purchase. The reason I put the account on a diet is because I'm under time restraints here. 18 hours is not enough time to get these resources together, but I will try and put something together. A quick note out, it's Clarion Call today. All I just wanted to say is just be careful with this event. This is a grind to win event. This is for the barbarian chainers. Don't spend AP on Clarion Call. That is a mistake. There are far better places to spend your AP. The rewards aren't gold heads, so just be really careful with this event. Yes, if you work as a team in the top alliance, you should be able to win it. No problem at all. But it is for the grind to play. It is for the what are they called? It is for the barbarian chainers. We've had our first arc, which is good, and we won. Where's the results? Here we go. Oh, that's the team I wasn't in. Where's the win I was in? Report, leadership, territory, daily donations, arc, individual. Look at that. 0 kills. But remember, I'm only tier 3 at the moment, so I held back and I went for provisions and occupation, and I scored about 7,600, which wasn't a bad rank, actually. I'm in the most valuable players, of course, for provisions, because I went 5 March there. Interesting, though, you've got to be careful with these early arcs that, let's say, one of our players did half the kills, which is great, but at the same time, we're not learning how to play the game. If your whale just goes out and bashes people over the head, it's not brilliant in that you then don't need tactics, you don't need strategy, you just win by brute force, which is one way of winning, but you've got to be careful that you're not building a team. And when we eventually play somebody who has whales of their own, being a team would be really, really helpful, because your whale's not just going to be able to swan about on its own, nuking everything. You'll need to use rallies and smart play. So be careful of that, especially if you're a new alliance. Also, a word out to all the whales there. Once it's clear that you've won, you should pull back to try and let other teammates get their 10,000 points, which will help your alliance overall. Let's just have a look what we got here. Well, this is nice. And nice that 2 teams can play rather than having to go out to a farm. So that must be an update. I didn't think that was possible. So that's the update today. Lots of progress, lots of fun. Oh, wait a second. One more thing to show. Again, we're an early kingdom, which makes this really, really hard work. Let's just go on to team. But I've managed Glorious Gold too, and I also managed 18 stars. Was it 18? 19 stars, which is the second reward, which I'm pretty much happy with that. I don't have tons of time to give this game, but I am quite enjoying it, especially if you can find the right team. And what am I going to get rewards? It's not nothing. 500 gems, 3 times 8 hours, and 4 gold keys. So that should hopefully be picking up at midnight. That's all for today. Another great update, lots of progress, and I'm really enjoying this account. I'm sad I'm not dominating Sunset Canyon, but at the same time, very difficult to be in the top alliance of a decent kingdom and be free to play and dominate the Sunset Canyon. Maybe I will have a little push as my strategy, or my long-term strategy, hopefully will start to pay off, because I am hoping that once I've finished Imop, which is not that far away, he's 5543, then I'll get Sun Tzu done, and then I'll have a very different looking team. Thanks for watching.